This is my Media Lab number 4, and I will be talking about what medium I can change one of my projects into. Um, so the medium that I would, or the project that I would probably choose to affect would be my project one, which was the memoir assignment. I'd probably choose to do this just because I think it'd be a lot easier and I think I'd enjoy it more personally. Um, but the medium I would transform it into what it is right now is it was a presentation type thing where I was narrating over my presentation, talking about my memoir, talking about how my parents affected me, all that stuff. Instead, I would turn it into like I'm a famous person scenario, and I would write like an article about how my parents have influenced me. And then I might add a little bit of creativity at the end, and make like a little bit of my future and be like, oh, my parents contributed to this and this, even though it hasn't happened yet. It'll just be like, oh yeah, maybe they did. So I would just change my project number one, which was a presentation, into a news article or an article of some sort. And I think it'd be pretty easy to type this. It'd be probably about two to three pages. Um, and I think I'd basically just use the script from what I used from Project One and just add a little more in there, and then add the ending like I was talking about. Um, the the things I'll be using for this will just be Google Drive. I don't have to use anything special. I don't have to edit. I would just have to turn in, I guess, a piece of paper. I would also probably use Adobe Illustrator to edit the page and make it look more like it's from a reliable news source rather than just being a document. Um, what else is there? There's not really much technology that I'll be changing. I think the medium that works the best, honestly, for most projects and especially for me, is filming with a camera and not doing article type stuff because it's more real and you can see emotions, and personally it's easier to have more creativity out in a video space rather than just with my writing space. And then the technology that I'm gonna choose for it satisfies satisfies it because, well, a memoir is in itself like an autobiography, and writing a news article slash like just a writing of my memoir is like an autobiography, so it would all probably go well together, I would imagine. Um, but that's all. I would just change my first project into a newspaper, and instead of being an electronic medium, it'd just be right in your hands, paper, or you could read it on the internet or whatever. But that was my Media Lab 4.